welcome back to TubeTalk.
Thank you, Doug. Welcome back on the short backup after the Cup on Tuesday.
Cheeky little Melbourne Cup preview there.
It was a cheeky little one. Missed the winner. I got second, third and fourth.
Not horrible. Still won money.
Yeah. Yep, we were close, but a champion won. I couldn't see her winning with 57 kilos, big weight, hard track, barrier 19. But she overcome all of that, and to do that she had to be a champion, and she was, and well deserved, and what a great race to watch. It was a fabulous race to watch. What a performance.
Moving on to last week, Margaret Jean won on Friday.
She did. Really promising, progressive staying mare. Her first two runs were fourth and a second. The riding was on the wall. She was too good. She'll go through the grades. We'll aim her at the Dunstan Stayers final at Alice on the 1st of January with 100,000 now. But she's got a very good future in store.
Lord Ardmore and Mighty Beale, the Cornella.
Yeah, we touched on it in TubeTalk, the Melbourne Cup special. So just touching on it again, and it looks like they will clash against each other again next Saturday the 13th in a $130,000 1850 metre race.
And then Skyman was a good second at Flemington.
Look, we had a bunch of really good placings over the weekend and last week. Divine Saddler Miss Ella was good, but yeah, listed race on Tuesday at Flemington. Skyman, probably looking for 2,000, the 1800 to touch short, and the leader just got a moderate tempo in front and kicked away and just got enough on us. And we were closing all the way to the line, but a super second. He goes to the $500,000 Ballarat Cup next start over 2,000 metres. He really deserves a win.
And Strongbow was a very good second on debut.
Yeah, this is a Derby horse. Came from last over 1,500 metres to run second. He was just warming up at the end. He's an exciting 3-year-old going ahead this season.
Moving on to this week, on Saturday at Te Rapa Race 4, we have Rip 'em Up.
Steps up to 2,000 metres, barrier 1. Lovely barrier. If she jumps with them, she should get a nice sort of run midfield on the fence. Out of her grade, so badly weighted, but she's going well. Her last run was really good, and she's a definite top 3 chance on Saturday, even out of her grade. Race
5, Loose Cannon and Reposer Repeater.
Loose Cannon won't run. She's barrier 212 or something, so she won't run. She'll be reserved for either the Auckland Thoroughbred Stakes or the Vin Stakes later this month. She's still in the field only if there was a bunch of scratchings. Reposer Repeater, he's also drawn barrier 409, so he's out wide, but we really need to get him underway. So he'll run, the 1200's too short. He'll end up getting a long way back. He'll probably be last or second last. No weight on his back. He'll run home well, but the 1200 metres is too short. I'd be surprised if he ran in the first 3, but I'd be also surprised if he didn't run very well. 1400 metres second up will be his go.
Race 6 is Starry Beale.
Fresh up for a new campaign, over a mile, barrier 6. He'll probably settle midfield just behind it. Distance is too short for him. Going this, he's coming up really well, but if he was to run midfield, would be pretty happy. I think he'll be running in some really nice Cups races over summer, over 2,000 metres and further.
And race 7, Mactoom.
Fresh up, no trials. Nice enough barrier. I think he's got 6 as well, but he desperately needs this run. 1,300 metres. He'll probably settle midfield or so, and he'll whack away, but he'll probably just blow out the last bit, and this will bring him on a stack. He's a very talented horse at his best. I think he's coming up really well, but Saturday's probably just a blowout for him, and he'll improve his stack with it. We're really targeting summer for him on good tracks, and watch him improve a lot with his first 2 runs under his belt.
And moving on to at Rickerton, race 3, we have Alicera.
Yeah, barrier 47, barrier 9. We had 2 horses in the race, 19 and 23 they drew. Efragile drew 23, so we scratched her. Alicera, barrier 19, with Umdenard, but we'll run. He'll get a long way back, he'll be a long way off them, but he's looking for a mile. His sectionals last start were excellent. If he'd drawn well, he was a really good winning chance. I think he'll be hitting the line hard. Tempo will be very much tempo related. He'll run well. Very hard to win from that draw, but I think, see what he's paying top 4, I think he'll run really well, and he has a win waiting to happen as soon as he gets a nice barrier draw.
And race 7, Darcy Palmer.
Yeah, we've sent him down for 2 races in Cup Week. He runs for 40,000 this week, 50,000 on the last day. He's a good track horse. He should get that. He's got barrier 10 a bit wide, but that's okay. He doesn't run on speed. He'll probably get across, get a little bit of cover, and he'll run really well. And I think he's a very good top 3 chance. The question mark I have is they haven't used the inside part of the track for quite a while. It's fresh ground for Cup Week. If that's a fast lane, it's going to make it hard to come down the middle of the track. So watch the pattern of the day. But if the track is racing evenly, he's a good winning chance. He's racing well.
At Rosehill, race 3, we have Chablis.
Yeah, he had 2 wins in a row, and then last start got in a nice spot. Then he's got shuffle all the way back to last on the turn. They only went a moderate tempo. It was really difficult to run on. He ran home well for 5th. Lord Ardmore ran home well for 7th behind him. Lord Ardmore came out and won last week. His form's excellent. He's got a nice draw. Step up to 1800 metres suits. Everything points to him running really well. Tommy Berry in the saddle. The horse that won last start went down to Melbourne in a $250,000 race and ran 2nd on Oaks Day. Everything points to him running really well. He's a good winning chance. Should be settling a lot handier this week from the barrier.
And then at Hastings, race 5 is Can't Catch Her.
So this is on Sunday. Sunday, people.
Yes.
Yeah, so Can't Catch Her. Look, fresh up run for 4th. I didn't mind it. It was a small field over a distance too short. She hit a flat spot about the 600, but then she started getting going late to get up for 4th, and she was just starting to warm up, just starting to get into a stride. I don't mind. The step up to the mile definitely suits. She's drawn barrier 12, so we will just have a think about whether we run or not, because she'll have to go back from that barrier. If there's a bit of rain, which is forecast, then the barrier won't matter so much. And if that's the case, she'll run, and I can see her running on well. She might be just one start away from putting her hoof in the till. I think she's going to be a 2,000 metre horse, but I think you'll see further improvement from her on Sunday.
And then now we move on to bid of the week. So the bid of the week.
I have to do it one-handed because my shoulder, I'm cack-handed. My shoulder's stuffed.
It's a tragedy. At Rickerton, race 8, and the 2,000 guineas is Meritable.
Yeah, Meritable. He ran 2nd to Paranui Bay, and if Paranui Bay was in the guineas, I think he'd be like a $2 favourite. And he ran 2nd last start, and he fought hard, and he was clearly the 2nd best horse in that race. I think the step up to a mile will suit. He's got barrier 10 of 10, but I think they'll roll forward from there, and I think they'll be handy. I think he's hitting form at the right time. He's got the right training combination to win a 2,000 guineas. They've done it before, and I think at $11 he's over the odds. So I think Meritable is an excellent each way bet, and the 2,000 guineas at that money, 11 and 330, I think. Meritable.
And that concludes TubeTalk. And
it does conclude TubeTalk, Doug.
Yes.
Everybody have a good weekend. Enjoy Guy Fawkes if that's your thing, and enjoy the last day of the Melbourne Cup Carnival and the first day of New Zealand Cup Carnival. See you next week.
Sand just in front of Incentivize, who gets a bit closer. Grand Promenade 3/4 of a length away 3rd. Behind those horses then is Floating Artist, given every possible chance. Knight's Orders regressing. Coming around the outside and getting closer is Spanish Mission, and also Very Elegant from Delphi. Trolleros under the whip from Great House. It's now taking the lead. Incentivize at the top of the straight. At the 400 metres, a length and a half. Floating Artist. Here's Very Elegant. She's coming home. 300 to go. The mighty mare moves up to Incentivize and races on by. Then Floating Artist, Spanish Mission, but Very Elegant at the 150. The darling of the turf has raced clear 3 lengths. Incentivize, and it's Very Elegant. 10 Group 1s, and now the greatest of them all, the Melbourne Cup.